Is having a career from garage sales in 2023 even possible anymore? We're going to talk about that. We're going to process through my entire weekend, last weekend, of garage sale finds and mention how we are maximizing eBay, Amazon, and other platforms in 2023. So let's dive in. So if you watch the main channel video, Chase After the Right Price. For those that don't know, that is our main channel. This channel is for, the business side of things. So if you have a business or you're interested in having a business, a side hustle, part-time, full-time, whatever it is, that's what this is for. And we spent $340 on everything that you see on this table. It was a pretty solid week of yard sales. And that is what we consider level 1 of sourcing. Level 2 is local shops, pawn shops, retail arbitrage. And actually 80% of you guys, of our viewers on this channel, are on level 1 or 2 of sourcing. So that led to the question, can you be on level 1 or 2 of sourcing and make a full-time income in 2023? And more specifically, we're going to focus on level 1 of sourcing, which is garage sales, flea markets, stuff like this. So we're going to process all of this, kind of talk about what is going to go where, why it's going to go there, and we're really going to focus on some of the key things that we're doing to maximize our eBay sales to try to make that goal possible. So one of these yard sales was full of DVDs, Blu-rays, kind of all tied together like this, bundled. Initially, I kind of just looked past them, didn't think much of it, but as I started looking closer, I realized that, okay, these are full series or sequential seasons. So this is season 1 through 7, all sealed. Yes, they're DVDs, but that's a pretty easy listing for eBay. And, there might be something good on Amazon with sealed series. Like this one is a complete series. So this might do really well on Amazon, especially in sealed condition. eBay and Amazon, definitely the main 2 platforms we sell on. We also sell on Whatnot. But these I just felt good about. If they don't do well on Amazon, if they don't have good individual listings, then they're easily bundleable for eBay and will be profitable. And I got them all for $50, probably about 35% off of what they were marked. Like these ones, entire Marilyn Monroe set got for $10 instead of $20. And then everything else, I think I got 30% off. So I'm curious to see if these will do well on Amazon, and I'll scan through and kind of let you guys know the results of what's going to go to Amazon, what's going to go to eBay for those. This is definitely going to be an eBay. This is a weird one, a fencing mask. A youth fencing mask right here. And it had a model number, and we were waiting on games that we asked for, and I just happened to look it up. I think I got it for $5 or $6, no, I think I got it for $6. And it sells for 30 or $40. So that's a different one, but we're going to list that on eBay and kind of show how we're going to list that. And then this big old tub. Speakers, Bose stuff. Anytime I see Bose, I'm intrigued. This stuff holds good value and sells well on eBay. I paid $50 for the whole tub. There's a couple Bose things, like the Cube speakers as well, but then there's also some Sony, some JBL. So it's a mix of stuff. We'll probably have to sell that, piece by piece. And I'm thinking that's going to do pretty well, but we'll see. And then these Barbie things, had to clean them up, but I think they'll probably sell pretty well on eBay. This one I know sells on eBay. I'm going to check Amazon. Usually this brand Jack's Pacific is gated on Amazon, but we'll see. And then you got the games. So the games, only on asking. We didn't buy any games that were out except for these ones, but these were marked at 25 a piece. We did get them down to 10 a piece. Those are complete. Those are certainly going to be Amazon. They're going to be high-ranking games, and they're going to sell probably for a net of about $35 a piece. The SNES, clean this up. If it works, it'll be Amazon. We'll make sure to get first-party controllers with it. This was the score of the day. The Castlevania Legacy of Darkness was included. We'll have to clean that up. GoldenEye, Mortal Kombat 4, some NES games. Most of those will probably be Amazon, but it depends on the rank, the price, stuff like that. Otherwise, we might bundle them on Whatnot, or just straight up sell them on eBay if they're more uncommon. These, most of them might be in our 3 for $10 fire sales on Whatnot, but the system, 250 gigabyte, that's going to be Amazon if it works. So we've got some processing work to do. So I want, by the end of the video, to have a very good idea of actual profits that we'll make. I think we projected it at $600 in the video. Usually we like to be conservative on the main channel video, so I'm hoping it'll be more, but you guys will see by the end. This was another thing we got off camera that day for 10 bucks. It's like a guitar pedal. I think that one's probably gonna be worth like 50 bucks. And then this stack of games we got for 20. Also came with some controllers. So we're going to track it. We're going to show everything. And I got to mention the supplies, the importance of having the right supplies, the right listing stuff. This is our light box that we use for eBay. And we have this linked among all of the other stuff, like these cases that we use, replacement cases, very important to maximize your sales. Those are all at CATRPcrew.com, CATRP. You guys know, it's the name of the channel, CATRPcrew.com. All of these for sale as well. But check that out. See the products we have for sale. Buy a CATRP Crew shirt. They're glorious. Is anybody wearing it today? You wearing it? Alpel's wearing it.
There it is.
Let's go. I love that shirt. We have not sold that many, and they are fantastic. One of our guys wore them to a game expo and got a ton of compliments on it. So shout out to Twisted if you're watching this. We appreciate you. Check out CATRPcrew.com. We worked really hard on it, and you can bookmark the supplies page and just reorder from there. We've got a great list of extensive supplies for everything. Okay, I scanned the DVDs through using Excel list for Amazon, and the Marilyn Monroe DVDs ended up being insanely valuable. So I listed like the top 3 here at like 70 bucks or more. They're all new. That one was like 15. This one was like 29. I paid $2 a piece on those. So that was a heck of a score. Net profit coming in at 180 bucks. That's after fees and shipping to Amazon. So that, I did not project them at that much profit in the main video, so that's pretty good. This one seems like it's going to pan out extremely well. There's only one used one listed on eBay at $209. There was only one sale in 2015. For a used one at 17 bucks, that tells me that this is truly rare. I think there's probably still demand for it. There's 6 watchers on the used one on eBay. So we might list that at $250, and we might actually get it, so that's insane. It also could be worth like 50 bucks. I don't know, but we'll start high and we'll just go from there. Dawson's Creek, restricted on Amazon, but sells for about 40 bucks on eBay. I think I paid about 5 bucks for it. It was marked at 8. Then the rest of the DVD series, those are going to all be listed on eBay as bundles. We'll make sure all the discs are in good condition. But we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bundles plus 7 and 8 listings there. And that will almost cover one day of eBay listing. I got everything processed through for Amazon. So I listed $78 worth of things that I paid, and the net profit's going to be $457. So that's actually quite good for that amount of stuff. It's all in here, just these games. I sent like 15 of them through the EchoMaster resurfacer. That thing is a game changer for us, pun intended. And then we've been processing through a lot of the things for eBay, and right now Alpal's adding up the totals of the listed prices. The speaker setups, they didn't end up being quite as good as I would have hoped. I paid $50 for the speakers. I think they might still be worth like $120 to $150. We'll see what the listed prices ended up being. But they're kind of a lot of work. So this was one setup here, only listing for 50 bucks for everything, and I would take 40. So after fees, we're looking at $30-something there. This Action Replay Max, this was a nice little throw-in from the last sale of the day. That's going to list for about 25 bucks. And then Star Wars Demolition, it just had a better listing for eBay, so we brought that over there. 15 bucks, I think we'll list that at. Maybe 20 since it's in really nice shape. And then all of the DVDs have been listed. Do you have the total?
Yes, the total, not including this because I haven't got to this yet.
Okay.
Is $11.85.
$11.85?
$11.85.
1,185.
1,185, yes.
And that's just the stuff from garage sales? Or does that include any other stuff?
Everything that you gave me.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
that was all.
I think so, like all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except like that.
Except that, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess big winners. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, you listed this for probably
180.
180,
Yep.
and take offers maybe at 140 to 150.
Yep.
Dirty Harry, probably listed for like 15, 20.
20, I think, yep.
20.
Yep.
We always start on the little bit higher end and then have offers on. That's one thing that we do for eBay is always have offers on. And Alpal, can you talk about the three things that you do every day since you've been managing eBay for like 9 months now? 6?
Yeah.
like completely by yourself.
Yes.
I have not done any shipping, any of the stuff, but it's because we have the systems and the processes in place to where Alpal could just fully take over, and he's killing it. So let's have Alpal talk about those 3 things.
So 3 things I do every day. So 10 listings a day is what we do. I sell and sell similar 7 items. That's because we have about 700 items in our store, so we do 1% of that and send offers. So I don't send offers on the weekends, but 5 days a week I send out offers depending on how old things are. If they're new, 5%. If they're old, 25, 30%, depending on what it is. And those 3 things upon answering messages and stuff like that. But the main 3 things are those: listing, ending and selling similar, and sending offers every day. And we've seen, I think right now we're at like 83,000 in 90 days. So we've seen tremendous growth by only doing 10 listings a day. Anyone can do 10 listings a day.
And through our Discord, we've done eBay challenges, and we've had the most success with the 30-day challenges, and we're actually going to be launching a new one starting on June 5th, Monday, June 5th. So if you're an eBay seller and you want to put in the work, definitely join the Discord. It's $14 a month. That's just one of the many benefits you'll get is eBay knowledge. You'll get bolos, you'll get all sorts of different stuff, Amazon stuff. Whatever, we would love to have you, but specifically the eBay challenge, it's been a game changer for everybody that's done it. The before and afters are ridiculous. For us, it's been ridiculous, and we're literally going for 6 figures in profit listing 10 items a day. Now, that being said, that takes a lot of high-level sourcing to get those quality of items. But for you, if you're just listing sporadically and randomly, doing these things, checking them off every day, we'll have check boxes, we'll have accountability, there'll be other people in the group doing it and encouraging each other.
So it's amazing how much accountability a little box check has. Knowing that people are going to see whether or not I listed, having to do that, just a little check mark that I listed, sold similar, sent offers. If nothing else, you should do it for that.
Yeah, and there's a number of things that we have in that spreadsheet that you need to just set with your store and have those things on always. We'll keep those limited to the Discord. But yeah, join if you want to see all those things and do them every day. It will be a game changer for your business. I guarantee it if you do it. If you do all of it, check off all the boxes, and you don't see growth in your eBay store, we will refund your money because we're that confident in these processes. So please join the Discord if you're willing to put in the work, but don't join if you don't want to put in the work. Okay, we just crunched the numbers. Excelos already factored out fees for Amazon, and then I factored out 20% in fees for eBay, even though it's more like 13%. Just in case we got to reduce prices or maybe take a return. But from the one day of garage selling, we're looking at $1,343 in profit. So after buy costs and after fees, shipping, all of that, $1,343. Now the question is, how many man hours did this take? In my case, we had a few of us working on it between the hours of me, Thane, and Sky Guy sourcing, which was about 4 hours, so 12 hours total for the 3 of us. And then me and Alpal primarily worked on processing for another 4 hours or so each, give or take. That's 20 hours total, which leads to, what's the hourly rate? $67 an hour. And this was honestly an average day of garage sales. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. So this is kind of right there in the middle. I think it gives a fairly accurate idea. That being said, we may have to, in order to actually make full-time income, we would have to be able to do this consistently and maybe more than once a week, especially with multiple people here. But if you're doing this by yourself, which most of you probably are, $67 an hour for 20 hours of sourcing and selling in a week. If you can do that twice, you're looking at $2,500 a week. I would say that is a living wage in most states. So a lot of ifs, but I feel like it can be done at level 1 or 2 of sourcing, at least at a high level. So we kind of answered that question, but honestly, I think we need to do this at least once or twice more. So stay tuned and subscribe for next week. We'll do the same thing with our garage sale finds, and we'll see if we have a better hourly rate, worse, and if it actually is possible to do this thing full time. If you want to take a deep dive into levels 1 through 5 of sourcing, check out this video right here to see how you can level up your sourcing.